On this week's episode, Torie Lynn is howling in coyotes with her MFK diaphragms and putting them down with the shotgun.
Alright. Listen, come in here, walk on across this field. Kaylee located coyotes in this strip you see behind us last night. So we're going to ease in here to these strips. Try to find us a decent spot to set up. Maybe howl a couple times and see if we can get something called in. May do a little distress at this setup too. Ought to be a good spot. It looks good. Old cow pasture stuff with strips of hardwood timber. Should make a good set. much. We made it happen. Fill y'all in on exactly what happened. We actually walked in here. Y'all seen us walk in the interview, pre-hunt interview. We walked in. Gary Wayne heard the coyotes back up on the opposite end of these fields yesterday evening, last night. So we come in and set up, and I don't even know if we kept any of that footage, if you deleted that footage yet on there, but we made a setup here. Howled several times, done some distress, never heard anything, never saw anything. We got up, getting ready to leave. Gary Wayne said, let me howl one more time. And he's got tremendous volume with his howls. So he howled a lot louder, and they answered us down here on, it's a second field, and they were down here off the corner of that second field. So we moved a pretty good piece and got in this little strip of timber between the two fields. Knew the coyote should have been just right out here. We had a crosswind blowing from left to right, so we set up just off this fence line so that the coyotes would have to come through the fence to smell us. Torie Lynn howled on the blackout howler. I answered her, and they answered out here not too far, probably 100 yards maybe, 75. And it wasn't but a second we could hear them busting sticks out there. 30 seconds, a minute after that, I saw them coming up through there. It was two of them, a pair of them. They come up here. Gary Wayne should have it right over the shoulder. She shot it at about 20 steps. All it was to it. Another one in the MFK pile. Fun, wasn't it? What we're going to do now is just sit here a few minutes. There was actually a pretty decent group, so we know there was more than two coyotes. It may not work, but we're going to let it cool off before we do a recovery and howl again and see if they'll answer us. And if they do, we may have to make a move to get closer to them. But we'll try to get another one if they'll howl at us again. We'll sit here for about 15 minutes and then try it. Well, it's been about 15 minutes. We got a dead coyote laying right here. And they howled again. It's another field. They went all the way through this block. And they're right on the edge of this block and the other field. So we're just going to make a loop around. The wind will be right when we get to that other field, blowing out in the field. We'll get on the other edge and try to call them to the other edge just like we did with this one. Should make a good setup. We're going to grab this first coyote she killed before we go get on those other ones. They ain't going nowhere, so we'll do a quick recovery, take a look at this coyote, and then try to go get another one. Let's go get that one. She just killed. It was a pair of them coming up through there. She got a touch of the mange, but she's an older cow, a good bit older cow. Looks like she had pups this year. So farmer that we're hunting on, he's gonna be happy. He's got a big pasture of goats and cows right here, and that's why we get to hunt out here. So anyway, we got that other group howling down there. We howl these in with the MFK blackout howlers and MFK competition howler. But they're answering us again, so we're gonna go get on them. That group howl that we just done, we had the ICO tech set up behind us. We've been adding it into our diaphragm howls, and that was MFK group howls that you heard on it. So if you can't run the diaphragms, you want any of our sounds, just go to the website, MFK Game Calls. You can get any of our diaphragms, any of our sound library stuff, the ICO tech, or any of the MFK apparel. As always, we appreciate y'all watching, and we're gonna make this quick and try to catch